my king.
Stop it.
The Black Panther lives.
Hey, welcome back to Cyberpunks. You might remember me from small adaptations of Cyberpunks reviewing Captain America Civil War with me, Lee Denson, and Guy Lee Hutchinson, but I fired those fuckers. Okay? And it's just me because it's my show. Welcome back to the new Cyberpunks logo. Okay, so today we're gonna be reviewing, put that out first. Okay, so today we're gonna be reviewing a film that is near and dear to everyone's hearts, or is it just the talk of the conversation in America right now as social and racial tension rises? Black Panther, is it really that good? Is it good as people think it is? I'm gonna be giving you the review today on what I thought of Black Panther, so stay tuned.
Maybe the night them will tears might let me know all the stars are close.
Hot in here, yo mama. Whew, Jesus. Damn, it feel like Wakanda in here, man, for real. Your mama got the heat blasted. And it's 70 degrees outside, Jesus. Okay, so we're looking at the movie Black Panther. You know, the first thing I'll say about Black Panther, I'm gonna rate it at the end of this actual episode. And what I will say, this is a non-spoiler review, so guys, don't worry if you haven't seen Black Panther. I'm not going to reveal anything about the film that will spoil this film for you. Right off the bat, what I would say about Black Panther is, and this is where we'll get controversial. In my opinion, if you're a white person, meaning if you're not black or so-called black, right? Your response to the movie may be a little different, right? Because we do have people on YouTube that say they don't quite understand why Black Panther is getting this large hype. So what I will say, full disclosure, whatever I rate the film, drop it like 2 or 3 notches for yourself, and then you'll feel like that's an adequate rating for you. I'm joking, but not really. Okay, so moving right along. Jumping into Black Panther, what I thought Black Panther was amazing. When I say amazing, the sound, well, let me say this, first and foremost. Going into Black Panther, if you're African American or you have some type of black heritage culture inside of you, and that's ironic because black is not a race or nationality, it's a freaking color. But moving along, if you have some type of ties to melanin in your skin pigmentation, your flesh, what I will say is you will definitely feel something as soon as this movie plays. We get to see Wakanda in its amaze and glory. And I tell you, if you can see this movie, if they have Dolby Cinema where you guys live, you have to see it in Dolby Cinema. The big curvature on the screen, great resolution quality, sound, it's a must. You have to be fully immersed into this movie. So if you guys are trying to watch this movie on bootleg, kill yourself. Don't do that, all right? You have to go get the full experience. I personally think that the music, it kind of fit with the actual storyline. It fit with the feel, the mystique, so to speak, of the movie. But what I will say is, I would have liked to have heard more African culture-based music. There is African-based culture music in the movie. Again, that's not a heavy spoiler, but some people don't care about the score. But for me as a filmmaker, as a director, as a writer, I look at all of these things. So which is why my reviews would be a little bit more in depth. I would have preferred to hear way more African tribal cultural style music mixed in with a little bit of modern hip hop flair. I thought that would have been awesome. But again, it does not take away from the nostalgia, the feel of the film. Now, I love the acting in the film. I love the accents, the passable African accents. Now, one thing I will say though, Killmonger wasn't a fan for, what is it, Michael B. Jordan, whatever his name is, was not a big fan of, whoever cast him for that part needs to be fired. It almost seems like it was a hookup. Like, hey bro, about to shoot a movie. What y'all shooting, bro? Black Panther. You want to be Killmonger? All right. It felt like that kind of situation for me. Like, he didn't belong in the actual role of Killmonger. Like, if we look in the comic books, Killmonger is this huge guy that towers over everybody. He's big and strong. He just, to me, and not even just, you know, saying that he didn't fit the character. For me, it was more so his acting ability. I felt like I was watching Creed. I felt like I was watching the guy from Creed. He took a vacation to Africa, landed in Africa somewhere, and threw on a dashiki, and now he's Killmonger. I'm sorry. Some people would say that's not accurate, but I'm just saying, to me, the only drawback, the only takeaway from Black Panther was Mr. Jordan playing Killmonger. I would definitely say, some people say, what do you mean I think he's a great actor? To me, he's not a great actor. We're talking about good actors. We're talking about people, right? Like, and then Daniel House drew a blank as he was doing his review, and he couldn't think of the name of Tom Hardy as he dropped his hands slowly, reached for the wine to break the monotony of it all. Then he took a sip. Liquid courage. And I'm back. Okay, so like I was trying to say was, Tom Hardy to me is an absolutely amazing actor. When you think about Tom Hardy, he has so many different dynamic levels. You really don't, anytime you see a movie with Tom Hardy, I remember I did not watch any of the commentary. I say commentary, like for me, I did not watch any of the behind the scenes. I didn't read anything for Batman. I watched this whole movie. I saw Bane, and I swear to God, I did not know that was Tom Hardy until somebody told me. They're like, that was Tom Hardy. I said, where the hell was Tom Hardy? I didn't see him in the whole movie. They were like, he was Bane. I was like, there's no way that he was Bane. This is what I mean. When you look at an actor like Tom Hardy, they lose themselves in the roles. If you're expecting this from Mr. Jordan, I'm sorry, he didn't do a good job to me. I feel like a good actor, Johnny Depp, Leonardo DiCaprio. Like when you see Leonardo DiCaprio in Blood Diamond, the fuck was that? I was in Blood Diamond like, Leonardo, Oscar for this movie. Because Leonardo is a great actor. He loses himself in the role. Killmonger, listen, I'm not gonna spoil this for you, but what they chose to use as the conflict between Killmonger and everybody else is very powerful and is very relevant. And you'll see what I mean when you see the movie. It is very relevant, it is very powerful in the way that he portrayed it. I need more substance from you. Like if I was on set, like, what are you doing? This is no good. More substance. I felt like he just did a horrible job. And that's just me. Now, that's the only takeaway for me. And let's recap. We're talking about music was good. Now, oh my God. There's so many amazing things to say about the movie. Okay, so for example, we get to see strong, beautiful Black women. Now, there are certain people out there who don't understand why Black people, so-called Black people, would see a movie like Black Panther and say, this is amazing, this is iconic, this is huge. Because when have we ever seen a movie with strong, Black, virtuous, beautiful, powerful women? What movie have we seen that? Like, and even though this is a fictional movie, it doesn't matter, right? We get to see a Black man who has more money than Iron Man, $500 billion in his bank account, right? And they have not even scratched the surface, right, of all the vibranium in their country. And they're already at about $500 billion, keeping their technology a secret, right? So the most powerful, richest figure in Marvel that happens to be a Black man who is a king and who is safeguarded by Black, strong, beautiful, gorgeous women. We don't see that, okay? You don't see that because a lot of these producers, they'll say that, oh, we can't invest into Black movies because Black movies just don't do good on the road. Well, I call bullshit, okay? We see Black Panther in this movie, mark my words, and I'll tag you in this video when it happens. Now, since Hollywood, Disney, no one can ignore the fact that there is real money here. There is real estate in Black characters, right? Watch what I tell you. We're gonna have Wonder Woman's sister, Nubia. She's gonna have her own film. Now, the costume design was amazing. We get to see, I don't know the girl's name. Maybe I should have researched it before this video. I do apologize, but this is me raw and uncut. I did not research her, I apologize. Whoever the young lady was that actually designed the costumes, oh my God, it's like she took like ancient African custom culture, heritage, and made it more modern, right? We get to see Wakanda, the way that the actual city kind of flows and intertwines with their lifestyle. Absolutely amazing. We get to see a wonderful chase scene that takes place in an undisclosed location. I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to spoil anything. But the fight scenes are amazing. So for me, everything in Black Panther was amazing. And some people will say, okay, well, what's up with the, racial comment? Okay, let's not pretend here, okay? There are racist people out there. We've all seen the cover that was made of Black Panther holding a watermelon, right? And we see people that say, oh, this movie, cannot be that exciting, that iconic. What about Malcolm X and what about Martin Luther? Look, this is a fictional movie, okay? Name one superhero movie that painted a black man in a positive light, where he happened to be rich, he had strong, virtuous women around him that supported him, he supported them, where no one was hung, where no one was beat over their back with a whip, and where no one played second fiddles to a white lead. I'm just saying, I'm just being honest, because this is the conversation that needs to be had. So for some people, it doesn't need to be had, but for some people, they just seem so impervious. I don't know why people are so hyped about this, because after this movie, which is going to go down in history as one of the largest grossing films of our era, right? You cannot deny the fact that you have to put money behind this because there's something there, right? Nubia. How many people have never heard of Nubia? You tell someone, hey, Wonder Woman's twin sister. Wonder Woman got a sister? Yeah, her name's Nubia and she's black. Why have we never seen anything about Nubia? Why is that? I'm just saying. So, my honest opinion, what would I rate Black Panther? Because of Killmonger and his absolutely horrible performance. And again, I'm sorry, he didn't do... Is his name Michael B. Jordan? I don't know what his name is, but I think his name is Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan, okay, I'll say this. He worked out. His body looks top notch. He looks good. No homo. And I can say that because I'm heterosexual. No homo, and no offense against gay people, but his physique looked good. You could tell he worked out for the role. He got a lot bigger than he was in Creed. So he put some type of effort into playing his part. I just personally think that he was casted incorrectly for this part. Now, everyone else was casted wonderfully. Even the guy from Get Out, they sprinkled him in there. And when I tell you he did an amazing job, I was blown away like, wow, this guy's got latitude, man. Like, he did a great job. He did an absolutely phenomenal job. Everyone in their acting ability did a great job. I just feel like Killmonger, for me, I don't feel like Michael B. Jordan was a good fit for him as a villain. Definitely a different look. I felt like for his second performance, he should have came out powerful. I felt like he should have been like, look, I got guys like Tom Hardy out there, whoever, Lawrence Fishburne out there. Like, there are really great actors out there. Samuel L. Jackson, I need to kind of step it up. This is like my second showing in a big film. Let me step it up. Some people might love him. Me personally, I didn't. So I had to take a whole 1 point away from his performance, from what he did in the film. So for me, absolutely amazing. I'm gonna give Black Panther a 9. If Michael B. Jordan would have brought more, I'd give him a 9.5. But I give Black Panther a 9 out of 10. It is a must-see. It is an absolutely amazing movie.